Hi, I'm Bonnie,
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
and we're here from Lemoore. Today, we're going to talk about sunshine. Um, First question I'd like to ask is why do we need sun? Do we need sun?
Absolutely.
And why do we need it?
First, evolution of human beings. What does that mean? We are part of nature, we are part of this global earth, and we need all aspects of global earth to be healthy and survive.
So we need some good dirt, we need some sunshine. And what is sunshine going to do for us?
Unfortunately, sunshine has at times been given a bad rep when you focus on the topic of skin cancer. We know there is skin cancer, we know it is prevalent. I don't put that aside. But with staying too much inside or being outside always completely coated in SPF has not allowed our bodies to absorb enough vitamin D.
Okay. And what is vitamin D going to do for us?
A lot. First, overall, we know about vitamin D deficiencies. We are commonly told to take vitamin D. That's not new. And the worry of that is internal health.
Okay.
So the significant concern is bone health and osteoporosis.
Okay.
That's a big one. But they've
Especially as we get older.
Yes, and they've also seen a significant correlation with autoimmune disorders. And they've discovered that vitamin D can help severity of symptoms or severity of this. And recently, which I found super fascinating, is they've discovered that vitamin D can also help the severity and also decrease the amount people would experience COVID-19 and COVID-19 symptoms for internal health.
That's really interesting too. So it sounds like there's a lot we need to know about vitamin D, but we know we need some.
Yes.
How do we effectively get some vitamin D and still stay healthy?
First things first is sun smarts. We hear it all the time when you look at a lot of regulatory bodies like the Canadian Cancer Society's website. Even there, they talk about sun smarts. Sun smarts is everywhere. It's being smart about it.
Okay. So what are the
need
things
it.
someone can do to be smart about sun exposure?
Don't get sunburnt. Okay, because that's an inflammatory response. When you're sunburnt, it hurts. Nobody wants to be sunburnt, but there's an inflammatory reaction happening, which could have a knock-on effect for other skin conditions and the risk of skin cancers and other things. But we need daylight. We need daylight in our skin for vitamin D, and it also significantly helps your skin health and your microbiome health of your skin as well. Yes, it affects internal health, vitamin D, but it also helps your skin.
Okay. Can you be more specific about that?
Absolutely. It helps your lipids of your skin and that healthy sebum microbiome.
We talked about that a couple weeks ago in another YouTube Live.
It also helps your immune system on the surface of the skin and communication with your immune system of having that healthy microbiome and that protection factor. But we need sun. The big part of answering this question is, where are we on the equator? So the closer to the equator you are, the more ultraviolet radiation you do get. So you would probably need to go outside for maybe 10 minutes on, and then apply it if you're going to stay outside longer. More time because we're not radiation compared to being close to equator. So let's us 15 to 20 minutes when we're, especially up here in Canada, we're the furthest away from the equator. So we need more time. But then if you plan on staying outside all day, then put on your SPF, put on your hats, put on long sleeves, put on pants. Like, do still protect yourself when you need to.
They say that the poison is in the dose, or the dose is the poison. I think that's an expression I've heard, and I don't know if I'm butchering that or not, but how much you get is going to impact how good or bad it is for you. So it's about being reasonable. I know for myself, one of my challenges in the wintertime is not getting outside enough. I would love to be a winter activity person. I have not yet. I've not yet gotten skilled at that. So I personally prefer to go south where there's lots more sun. So shoot me, what can I say? But I know that my mood is improved when I get outside. Certainly in the summertime here in Canada, we are outside a lot more. We just try to skip those mosquitoes, the mosquito season. So we need some vitamin D because it's going to help regulate our immune system, our skin health.
Yes.
Which is something I think we forget. I think if we put everything into wear SPF, wear SPF, wear SPF, that we are not looking at the big picture. And I think that's one of the challenges when you look at products that you apply on your skin. You have to put it in context. Same with cleansing. We talked about cleansing and over cleansing and removing too much sebum from the skin. So it's about finding that balance. So we need some vitamin D because it's going to regulate our immune system. It's going to regulate our skin health. Anything else that it's going to do for us is vitamin D. Bones.
That as well. And they also have discovered the use of vitamin D in skincare to treat inflammatory skin conditions like psoriasis, like forms of dermatitis, even acne. They're finding significant improvement in helping inflammatory skin conditions with using vitamin D on the surface of the skin.
Using topically vitamin D. I still like the idea of kind of just getting a little bit of sunshine. So how do we know how much is the right amount? How do we do this safely? We cover up, we wear a hat, and certainly I like to wear hats anyway in the sun. I don't want to be my eyeballs all burnt from too much sun, but so we wear the clothes. How do we know what time of day is a good time to go out and get some sun exposure?
Morning or end of day. When your shadow is much bigger than you, that's a good time.
Okay.
When your shadow is smaller than you, it's too strong.
And then we want to hit the shade.
Yeah.
So controversially, what about the wearing of sunscreen, sun protection applied topically to the skin? How do we make a good, sensible decision around that?
I'll make it super simple and super easy. You're going to pick up the boxes that you're purchasing. You're going to look at product lines online because now we can look at a product line online and we can look at the full ingredient list. You want to find only 2 ingredients. 2. Keep it very simple for you. Zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. That's it. They're the only 2 right now in studies that are happening. Specifically, they're happening in the United States of America, but we might see them continue further. Those right now are the only 2 ingredients classified as safe to use. They're natural minerals to block ultraviolet radiation. The rest are under investigation.
Which is, I think, really good. I think that when in doubt, leave it out is certainly a perspective that I would follow. If I don't know about the safety of an ingredient, I'm probably going to avoid using that. We want to take a common sense approach. And certainly if you're in Mexico in January near the equator at noon and you're at the beach, you're going to put something on, but you're going to keep an eye open for the research. And we're going to talk about that on Tuesday of next week in our SDs and their besties call. We'll put the link in the comments below. I've always wanted to say that link is in the comments below. So people can register. That's no charge. And it's ideal for professionals in the aesthetics industry to be able to help their clients. Estheticians are specialists when it comes to skin health. So it's more information for the professional to support their clients. So we've got all that there. And in the meantime, pay attention to what the research is saying, what is being published right now, what do the conclusions of research say, not just the little tidbits. Get down to the bottom line and look at that. Look at your ingredients. We always suggest looking at ingredients. That's always the most important. And just be sun smart.
Exactly. Be sun smart. So when we're at change of seasons right now here in Canada, we're coming to summer. Like you said, you don't like to go out in the winter. Okay, that's fine. But now you want to start going outside and you want to start getting sun. You have to slowly graduate yourself to the outdoors. Be sun smart about it. So if you graduate yourself to outdoors and each day a little bit more time, you're not going to get sunburnt
That
if you're
sounds like a
being
plan.
sun smart.
Sounds like a plan.
Mhm.
Thanks for joining us today, and we'll be back again next week for one more YouTube Live to talk about skin health. Thank you.